Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
As you approach the grove, you see the stand of trees, this kind of circle of these larger trees here. I don't know if you two were here for the initial...
I don't think we were.
I don't think so.
We were not, because it was
Me and Simon.
Ben and Simon
it's
were
been the
there.
kind of same team up. So you get to this large circle of trees. You see one of the trees. There is a odd kind of shimmering glow, like a blue cylinder of magic that's just apparated around it, and is just shooting up into the sky.
Oh, wow.
You see and hear the aspect of Taratharok on another one of these trees, one of these larger kind of golden oaks that raise up, and you see it just kind of stalking it in the distance as you're riding up. It's just kind of sniffing around and stalking around this larger tree.
That's gotta be
you guys
Ben's mom. If
raging
we
in?
free her, and she'll take care of everything out here.
I don't know if that's the case. It seems like the creature's searching for it. So if we give it to...
It sees it. It definitely sees the aspect, right? The tree, the glowing tree.
What about the glowing tree?
Tatharak sees the glowing tree, or is it?
So Taratharok is just kind of like pacing around one of this
it's
large
like stalking
oak.
it, right?
It's pacing. Yeah, it's pacing. It's
Yeah.
just circling around this large.
It's like looking for
oak
an
tree.
opening.
Not the like glowing tree is a different tree that's got this magical cylinder. That one's nearby. And then beyond that, there's just odd like ghosts of like animals and people that are just fleeing the area.
Okay, so there's two trees.
There's a lot of trees.
Well, two main
It's
trees.
a forest.
Yeah. One of them, it's stalking around, and then the other one's got this almost protective barrier around it.
Shit, I don't know which one to go to then.
Well, we should probably attack this infected creature.
Well, yeah, let's kill Tatharak.
Well, yeah, we should... Well, kill what it's become. We should kill that.
Yes,
Maybe freeing Tethrok?
maybe he'll come back, help us out.
All right, I'm going to get off my steed, and I guess we're going to go
No,
up
do
and-
mounted combat. Super easy. Just like in Elden Ring, when you're struggling, you just stay on your horse and you just keep running back and forth and
Slash
hitting them
'em.
until they're dead.
I don't think it's going to work like that. I'm going to get off my...
Yeah, how do you roll for that?
I will say in this moment, as you guys are like heading up, you've stopped to kind of like take a look. It doesn't seem to notice your presence yet.
Oh, we can surprise it then. Let's surprise it.
Okay.
Sneak up, stab it.
Yeah,
I don't have
let's...
to rage again because I don't have my cool ring.
Oh, okay. Let's do that then.
Do you want like some help? I like, put out my hand. Like here.
What's happening?
And I like put my hand against your hand.
Okay, yes, and?
And I give you some power, and you can add a D3 to your attack rolls.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Where did this come from?
For how long?
10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
This is going to take 3.
How do you want to approach this?
I'll come up from that side. You come up from this side, and we'll kill it.
Oh, pretty simple. All right, let's do it.
All right. The two of you go ahead and give me athletics check, or sorry,
Oh, you can also use it
stealth
for,
checks.
You can also use it for ability checks. Plus D3.
Really?
And I'm going to give that to myself, too, because I still have 3 of them that I can use.
Dang.
And that's athletics or stealth?
Stealth.
Stealth? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my roll. I'm not gonna add anything. I got a 16.
If I can go
16?
with athletics, I've got 13. 21.
Stealth.
20.
13, 21.
Yeah, I've got +6 stealth.
Okay.
As
nice.
a barbarian.
Yeah, you two are pretty stealthy. You don't quite. Doesn't sound like, or it doesn't seem like Trethrok has noticed you as you're approaching. So you get the jump on it. You'll get a surprise round in this. But while you're approaching, you do hear Trethrok speaking as it's kind of circling around this large oak. It says, "The witch is in here. We will siphon her power. We will take it home for us."
So, yeah, this is where Ben's mom is. 100%.
It
Go
sounds
ahead and give me initiative checks. And let's get initiative checks for everybody as you
Yay!
guys will load into the scene.
That's a
a
natural
couple rounds.
20.
I got a 19.
19,
Bag.
20.
Bag.
I don't
Three?
need a bag for a natural 20 initiative.
There's only like
I
one
guess
more-
that means I don't get one either because I got a natural 1 on initiative. And I
23.
I think we're running out of prizes.
I think there's only
Yeah,
one
that's-
more.
Simon,
my-
Ben?
I think there's 2.
Yeah,
I got a
so
1.
many.
1
Or natural
I mean,
1, but
plus
4.
4.
14.
Yeah, I boost my dex for extra AC.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know
14.
why.
All
I just got a
right.
min-max like that, man.
D&D life.
Who needs intellect and wisdom? You could just have more AC.
Not a barbarian. By the way, Val, thank you for whatever magic you did because the time that I got hit earlier took away only the temporary hit points
Oh, nice.
that I had from you. So
Nice.
Yeah, I still have those.
Yeah. Good.
I have like 76 hit points right now. It's
Jeez.
pretty cool.
Can you take some damage, please?
I don't take damage either. That's kind of the weird thing. I don't know.
All right.
and somehow you start a lot of this.
And I start a lot of the it's kind of weird.
Ace, you're up first.
Yeah, I want to when I'm within range, my 45 feet of movement as a halfling, which is also very cool. I want to rage and then attack this bird.
Sounds good.
And I'll figure out what my rage is. That's a 7.
Is it flowers?
I think it is flowers, actually. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 5 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
And here you see the things that sprout are flowers for sure, but like the blooms are crystals. And the stems are petrified here in the petrified forest.
I can't wait to pick one of these for Ben's mom.
That's cool.
Yeah, first attack.
First attack.
What's
Sneaking up behind him.
is it
10
a
feet away.
D20 for your rage chaos?
No, a D8.
D8. Okay.
That would be 19. Yep.
Are we flanking?
I think I snuck up on him, so you.
Yeah,
come up
you
and
guys
flank.
talked about
We
coming
talked
at
about
opposite
coming
sides.
from
Oh yeah, we were
opposite sides.
sure.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can set it up basically so you delay your turns and then you end up flanking. Absolutely.
The other one was 24. That's going to be 11 slashing damage on it
11 slashing
from
on
behind
Tarath.
it, and that would be 20,
That hits.
and that would also be 9, 17 slashing damage. And I had to rage, so rage doesn't. I don't get to do my bonus thing. I will stay near it so that I can give Val advantage.
Sounds like a plan. Val, you're up next.
Alrighty, yeah, I'm gonna attack with advantage. Okay, good thing I have that. Cool.
And you also have the plus D3.
Yeah. Cool. That is going to be 23 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. And we'll do. Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong dice. Oh.
That was a real roller coaster.
12 bludgeoning damage, and I'm gonna use a divine smite.
All right. Go ahead and roll that again. Or roll an extra D8 on whatever you roll.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Because these things are the opposite of divine.
I mean, they are demons, so add any sort of extra fiend bonus to it as well.
That's going to be 14 then of the, celestial whatever damage from the sight. So, yeah, 12 bludgeoning and then another 14 on that. And then I'm going to use my extra attack.
Perfect. Yeah, Laval adds an extra divine smite.
Oh.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is going to be 26.
That hits.
And then... Oh, yeah, that's terrible. It's going to be 8 bludgeoning, and I'm going to use another divine smite. And then another 9.
Another 9. All right. So yeah, the two of you are cutting into this thing.
My notes say I have a +1 glaive that does something.
It does do something.
That's right, because when you first got it, it was a mystery.
Yeah, it was a mystery, but I don't remember what it was because I apparently didn't write it down. It's the thing where I do like a bunch of attacks against, or I do a bunch of damage against.
Yeah, you just pick 5 people.
Yeah.
And you pick 5 targets and see what
Pick
happens.
5 targets and do some damage. I lost my pen though.
All right. Is that it, Val?
That is it for me.
That's it. All right. You guys have successfully surprised and flanked Taratha Rock. Cutting into him, it screams in pain and terror as you are at the top of the initiative again.
Terror? It screams in terror?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's spooked. I mean, this thing was one bird and then touched a demon egg and is now 2 demon birds. So it's not having a good day.
Yeah, not having a good day.
That makes me empathetic. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Save the bird.
Ace, you're up.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do like a quick scan. Do I see Ben's mom anywhere?
Give me a perception check.
I don't want to do it as an action.
Sure. You don't want to take your full action, do it. Still give me a perception check.
Now hear me out.
I assumed as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 plus. Am I trained in perception? I am 18.
18. You take a look around. She's not here.
No moms.
Yeah. Not a mom in sight. Over by that tree that's got the kind of shimmering magic
That's
on
kind of
it.
the area that I'm looking.
There's a guy over there.
Oh, there's a dude.
You do now that you've kind of taken a moment. There's just a dude over there standing like inside of it, just wide-eyed looking at you.
Yeah, I say to Val, there's a dude in the tree, and then I go /
What?
Is it the
what?
guy? Is it the guy that we? Yeah.
His name was
Given to him by you.
Little Helper or something like that.
That's right.
18 plus
Little
8.
tree.
So
That hits.
26. And that would be 2, 8, 9, 10, 12 slashing damage. And we'll do
12 slashing.
again. And that's a 19 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 10, so 18 slashing damage. And I have my bonus now.
Dang.
So let's go ahead and hit him with the butt end of my glaive.
Just between me and Milo, just battering this.
Yeah,
we're gonna
just
fucking-
belting out damage on these things. With a surprise round and the initiative stacking the way it is, this thing's just getting pummeled.
I love the counting noise.
12. 12 versus AC?
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, okay. I didn't hit him with the butt end of my glaive.
He's a smoker with a thing in there.
Just kind of recoils and it just gets stuck inside some gooey sack.
But you see that guy over there? And I like point.
Where?
There is a man in the tree. Curious.
Yeah. You look over, you do see that there's just standing there, probably about 30 feet from you guys. But Val, you're up next.
Okay, attacking with my maul. Here we go. With advantage. That's an at 20.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Bag.
That's baggable.
Nothing left in here. Hey, it's one of the... I think I have this guy already.
Oh.
No, I don't. I don't have this guy.
Yeah.
His name is Sergeant Steele.
I'm kind of jealous.
Add him to your collection, you know?
Yeah.
We're fleshing out the lore of fucking
We
Faction 4, whatever they're called.
Okay, so that's...
We will be the only group of
full
people that will
damage,
know
and then I
that
rolled
storyline.
Section 4.
it
Yeah.
again.
We got the comics, too,
We got
right?
the comics.
Yeah.
That's 25 damage.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, with that maul, with that strike, that is going
Do like
to
a little one session.
that is going to kill Taratharok with that strike.
What?
You smash into it.
We're not even there yet.
Well, should have climbed aboard the steed.
My mighty steed.
You see the innards of this, primal spirit, this demon, this thing that exists only here on the ethereal plane. As it bursts, it's just this energy that starts kind of like trying to make itself, and it just stops short whenever it gets a form back out, and you see it just kind of like bubbling almost and just suffuse into the ground around you, darkening it all around the base of this tree.
I don't like the darkening aspect.
Did we maybe do what it wanted?
No,
wanted us to do?
It's fine. Let's talk to that guy over there, though.
Boy, it's a good thing we weren't there yet. Make that big mistake.
I mean, yeah, with this thing dying and taking a moment, the rest of you can catch up in this small glade.
What the hell did you guys do?
We killed the bird.
Yeah, we
which
killed
was-
the bird.
That's what
You
we were
weren't
supposed to
obviously.
supposed to do that.
If it was
Well-
that easy, do you think we should go get the other one really quick?
I think we were going to. I mean, that was the.
There's a
goal.
guy in the tree, though. I think we should talk to the guy in the tree.
Is
it Little
Is it
Tree?
Little Tree?
The same guy, yeah, same guy. you
Little
remember.
Little tree.
Hey guys.
Hey, these are my friends.
Okay.
Oh, what's
all
up,
right.
dude?
That thing is evil.
Yeah,
we killed it.
the bird was
Okay.
infected by an evil demonic egg, but we vanquished it.
Yeah, we help people
really bad
too.
eggs around.
What about eggs?
Bad eggs, like bad evil eggs from like other dimensions.
That sounds terrible.
Have you seen any?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well.
I kind of just hang out here by this tree, and then that big old demon bird showed up.
We killed it. It's fine.
Okay.
Before we got here, did it seem interested in anything in particular?
It was kind of smelling stuff, and it went for the tree y'all were looking at earlier.
Is Ben's mom here?
I'm not sure.
You know Ben. You met him, right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, his mom was laid to rest here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is this tree significant at all? Do you know
Which one?
the one that the bird was sniffing around?
That
Is it-
you're
Oh, that
in?
one. That's the one she was laid to rest at. That's like her
What
tree.
about that
This
one
is
over
my,
there?
Which one?
The glowing one.
This is my tree.
Oh.
And he kind of points behind him.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that big evil demon bird, and I kind of wanted to protect myself, so I put this up.
Yeah. Okay. So you made the glowing thing happen.
Yes.
Does that take some like juice to do? You like powerful little tree?
I mean, I've got some tricks. I try not to use them. The more activity I have, the more, those
The chain
people
devils.
that want to find me can
Yeah.
find me a little easier. But I thought it would be good. But I don't know. That shouldn't be here. Trothrog's supposed to protect this place and not have
Seemed like
any
a nice
of.
bird.
Yeah, I mean, he should be taking care of this. Really.
He was, I think.
And then he got infected.
Yeah, we saw him
and
trying to dig up this egg.
He
You
got-
remember he was trying to hold the egg closed.
He had the bad egg.
He found the bad egg.
He found it. It wasn't
He was
Oh.
trying to get rid of it, and then he was trying to hold it closed, and then it kind of infected him.
Yeah.
And
The egg did not
God.
come forth from
And then
his
we had to
ethereal
murder
cloaca.
But
Then murdered.
Yeah, we murdered him.
You murdered Taratharok?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
No,
his
no.
evil self.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys did it. I didn't.
I
do
hit
it.
him a bunch with my glaive.
well, I don't know if maybe the spirit of Tarathrok is still alive. I just know that whatever he had become we've at least destroyed the one half. There's still another half.
That
He
was
split into
Taratharok?
Yeah.
infected, yes.
Yeah, he was infected by like a innate. That's
And
why I
And
was
you
asking
see his
about
eyes
eggs.
like getting even wider with this. The knowledge that was Taratharok and that has been slain is worrying.
Is there
little
some
tree.
sort of prophecy we should know about? Something about Taratharok?
I mean, Taratharok is the call. Taratharok is this place we live in.
And what happens? Is there
He's
any
gonna
knowledge
destroy.
of what happens if Taratharok is no longer alive?
Teller's call will always be alive, but what it is can be changed by what Taratharok is. Just as the call can be changed and impact Taratharok. If Taratharok has become a demon, then the call is going to fall into something terrible.
Oh, great.
Is there a way that we can exorcise this demon from Taratharok, or do we need to
You need to speak with Sarutha. She's the one that...
Saruthaten? Yes,
Well,
yes.
we killed
Okay.
half of it.
Well, what
Like,
about...
You saw it. It's dead.
Yeah, that's the part that worries me.
Does the bird exist outside of this plane?
The bird tends to manifest in the ethereal plane here. Beyond that, only sometimes will make itself known on the material plane on occasion, but usually only with Sarutha.
Hmm. So, should we head to the other one? Heading to
We
town?
should,
Or maybe
But
we should
we
talk
don't
to
wanna kill
Ignatius
it.
first.
but we also need to find out what it's doing. We also need to talk to your mom real quick.
She's right here, yeah.
Where is she?
In this tree, yeah.
She's inside. Could you tell her to come out?
Yeah.
I just gotta
that's
say
not my
hey real
tree.
quick.
I'm not going to touch it.
Just
I'm feeling
peek-
safe here.
Just peek your head in and be
Nope.
like, "Hey,
So sorry.
I'll
Ben,
poke my head
Ben,
in.
go.
So sorry.
Knock
Not gonna
on
do that.
Your mom's tree
Yeah.
and see if you can,
come out."
get her to show herself.
Hello, Ignatius.
You knock on the tree, go up to it. You feel that's memory of your mother. Though now it's feeling a little like it almost kind of makes you sick as you're remembering it,
Jeez.
which is
That's
like
fucked up.
I knew it.
like something's just not quite right.
Alex.
What?
Wait,
Wait,
you're
what?
hurting all of our feelings.
What did you do, mother?
And with you saying mother, you feel this snap of focus on you. Like something inside the tree was paying you no mind, but with that, you are now feeling seen.
Did she not know that you were
Maybe,
here before when we came?
maybe not,
think
but yeah, because I mean,
There was no acknowledgement.
there
just
was
kinda-
none, yeah, but
Yeah, we just talked a little.
We
or you
probably
guys
should have
just-
said hi that first time.
I did.
Also, when you
I gave a whole
when you
speech.
went to knock,
Oh, that's right.
it just passes through.
Oh, I poked my head in.
You poke your head in, and the rest of you starts to follow. Not into some space inside the tree, but into some place else. And as you are kind of falling through this transition space from where you were to where you're going, the flood of memories is a bit overwhelming. And it's almost as if for a moment you can remember your entire life. And then as you find kind of footing where you are, you're back to where you were. And you are standing in the upstairs of your home. And you hear the sounds of Quilton Bay. You hear the birds and the fishing boats outside. You hear
It's heaven.
chatter of people going up and down the docks. You hear the clicking and clacking of knitting needles.
Oh,
And you hear the sound of wood being rolled on wood and a child laughing, having fun.
I go to investigate that. I look downstairs, presumably, or yeah.
You kind of find your way to a staircase and start heading down. And as you get about halfway down the staircase, you look over and you see your mother rocking back and forth on her chair, knitting, and you see a little child, Ben, 8 years old, playing with toys, looking up at his mom, showing like, hey, this one goes with this one, and then they can go and they can make a train, and then they can go this way. But then if you this guy, he's in charge of this train, but this one can also be in charge of this train. And you see Ignis just, isn't that sweet? I love that. Oh, that's fantastic. We'll have to get a few little boxes to put on the train so they can haul that far away and then come back. How does that sound?
Oh, they come back. Oh.
And you see she kind of looks up to where you are, but looks past you and doesn't quite notice you're there.
What's behind me?
Kind of turn around, and it's just kind of, odd decorations on the wall, kind of halfway up the staircase where you are. Just different, like, small paintings, odds and ends that have been collected.
I kind of want to let this memory like play out. I feel wrong interrupting it.
Yeah.
I feel like I might step down the stairs and I'm gonna watch it play out. I'm interested in watching her work the needles. I'm interested in seeing Ben play.
It's like you're watching Tiny Tim through the window.
Yeah,
this has a very like Christmas Carol vibes.
Yeah.
And you kind of just sit and watch, and the feeling you get, the overwhelming feeling you get in this place is just love. It's just adoration of a contentment of spending time in this moment. And it's easy to fall into just sitting and watching. Seems like that's what this place is made for.
Then you hear Ace falling down the stairs.
Mother.
You see her look around again, now with a more concerned look.
Mother, it's me. It's Ebenezar.
Who's there?
Your
No
son.
one should... You hear the low growl. You see her features. She this deep V of a brow as she starts looking around, kind of sets her work aside, and you see her kind of just playing with a ring on her finger. Don't trick me. I know where I am.
It's no
I
tricks.
know where my son is. He's here in front of me.
That is your son, yes. I'm also your son.
How can two things be the same? When one of them's a liar. Show yourself. He's still scanning around, trying to find anything.
I'm standing right in front of you.
This is my... No. She takes the ring off, puts it on a different finger, and you see her eyes just kind of change a bit. And she kind of holds her chest as the wind escapes from her and says, No, you're supposed to be on the bottom of the ocean.
I promised you I'd come back.
You have come back, but my... And she looks over to Ben, child. You're here. You're not... Why? Your body should still be in its grave in the ocean. This is just a form. This is just a body. You shouldn't be here. She kind of looks you up and down and is just trying to figure out. She seems worried.
I've had a lot of time to think about this, Mom. You seem more surprised than I expected, and I can't shake the feeling that perhaps you think I should be at the bottom of the ocean because that's the way that you planned it.
But I planned what?
that you planned for me to meet an early end or come back this way or
You
leave.
see her form is this dwarven woman, but with those words grows and her features extend, and you see this hag-like visage underneath, this anger underneath, and says, I never wanted your death. No. And she just gets angry at the mere mention of that as the whole house kind of grows a bit darker. That warmth of the firelight disappears, and the child, Ben, looks concerned. He says, What's going on, Mom? Why are you angry? And the form returns. She says, Nothing, it's fine. I'm just talking with someone.
This whole time I thought I came back because perhaps you prayed hard enough to Melora to bring me back.
I didn't pray to Melora to bring you back. I ripped your soul from where it was going. Melora had nothing to do with it. It was me. You died. You went off with your silly friends and you died. I'm sorry I wasn't there to protect you, and I just didn't want to spend any more time with you not here. Children are not supposed to die before their parents, and just wanted to spend as much time with you as I could, and you're here. You're right. You are just a body. You're the body of my son, not... And she's getting just worked up and angry. This has thrown everything in her life out the window, and she's very just...
I might not have the soul of Ebenezer Colthane, but something of him lives inside of me, and that's what brings me here.
What do you wish to do?
There's a whole mess out there. We're trying to clean it up, trying to find my mother, trying to seek her help, her guidance, figure out how to fix Quilton Bay.
Quilton Bay is, from my prophecies, going the way of so many other ill-fated towns held up by cults. But you're trying to stop that? You and who?
Valen Blackwood, Simon Monroe, and Ace McQuilton.
So you're still friends with all of them?
Of
They're
course.
the ones that got you killed. That got my son killed.
Fuck.
Hey.
They're also the ones that brought me back, that bring me here, that keep the memory of Ben Colthane alive.
And you see she looks out kind of into the distance a bit. Says, So, that must be it. Your soul is tied up with your friends, not just me. I guess it was selfish to think that your whole life could just be me and you. I brought you back as best I could. I can only rest here now. It costs me my life.
Oh.
But, Ben, Ebenezer, you are too. Your soul is split between my son and my son. And that's not the way it should be.
No.
No. No, it shouldn't.
So what are you going to do, Mother?
I'm going to see my son the way he should be. Not dead before his mother. And the little boy just kind of looks up to you, seeing you now. He says, Hi, I'm Ben.
How are you?
I'm good. You got a crab in your eye. That's
do.
pretty cool.
I'm glad you think so. My name's also Ben.
Oh, nice. That's a good name.
The best.
My mom gave me my name.
Same here.
She's a good mom.
The best.
The best. That's true. That's true. And Ignis says, I think it's time to stop playing for a little bit. Why don't you go on with Ben here? He's going to show you some things, fun things. But make sure and come back and visit, okay? And the kid kind of looks up, sees his mom, trusts her. Okay. Where are we going?
To the world. Outside.
All right, let me grab my stuff. And kind of as he turns to leave and grab his stuff, is there anything else you want to do while you're here?
Whew. I can't help but think that there's other things I need to ask you, Mother, but for the life of me, I don't know what they are. We're going back to Golden Bay, but there's something else happening out there on the call.
It's in trouble?
Teretharok is not himself, and there's a poison that spreads across the island stemming from golden eggs. And we've been forced to fight Teretharok, and doesn't seem like he is himself, if that lady is to be believed. I'd not see him harmed if we could help it, but it seems as though perhaps there's no choice.
No, you're right. If Teretharok is killed, his spirit will dissipate, and new ones will rise up where his has fallen. What that looks like, no one knows. But if there's demons here, then they're going to try and influence it. You need to bring Teretharok back to his true form.
How do we do that?
If you bring Teretharok here to me, I can make sure of it. Sarutha, last I spoke with her, she seems like she knows what she's doing now. She's not as young and naive as she used to be. But bring the form of Teretharok to her, and she may perform miracles as well. Just make sure the completeness of Teretharok is either here or with Sarutha, and strong chains are nearby if needed.
Doesn't sound easy.
It's not going to be.
Is there anything you can do for the call?
No, I'm here. The only reason I don't pass on to the next world is this tree. Keeps me bound to this spot, where I hope to spend an eternity with my son. But I see now that you can live a life free, full, out there.
As full as they come, Mom. Somebody out there was telling me that this place is reserved for bargainers.
It is. It is. I had a whole life before you. I was the witch in the woods. I was the witch in the lighthouse. I was the hag on the rocks to so many. I made bargains between people in Melora. I always made sure they were fair. It's the people that tend to not hold up their promises that tell terrible tales of witches. I tried my best to be fair. Eventually, it was boring. It wasn't what I wanted. And a couple who promised their firstborn to me didn't hold up their end of the deal, and I thought motherhood would be a fun way to spend time. And let me tell you, it has been the only thing in life I've truly cared about. So, I may shed tears today, but knowing that you can live a life, that's all I ever wanted. Try to make sure it is full.
I will.
And come and visit.
I will. I'll bring Ben with me.
Sounds like a plan.
Mom wants you to call her.
All right, I'm ready to go.
All right. With the acceptance of that, the idea that you're ready to go, you just start remembering. You start remembering all those things. You realize that the reason you had chunks of your memory missing is because they were somewhere else. And as this kid and you leave this place, what shows up on the other side of the tree is one person with their soul complete.
Ace is standing there at the bark, and he's like,
Just hitting the bark, trying to get in.
Where are you, bro?
I'm back.
You see your mom?
I saw my mom.
How are you?
Better than ever.
Is she coming out? Like, I got these really cool flowers I can give her.
She's done, Ace. She's not coming out.
What do you mean?
All right.
Done?
She's there forever. Not like little tree there. Apparently can come and go as he pleases. Whatever plans she had set up for me after the accident with Brooch, I think it must have cost her an eternity behind bark, if you will.
Did you tell her I was up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace, your
She was
your
kind of
friend.
pissed at
She was
first.
like, "Nah, I'm
she
good."
was almost pissed. Like she almost didn't help me.
Oh.
She remembered that I fell and drowned chasing after you.
Well, I mean, if she talked to me, I mean, she would. She'd probably understand. Why don't we just go in? Can you open the? Can you open the tree?
I don't think I can.
So does she know that we're out here?
Yeah.
Simon immediately runs up to the tree and just hugs it.
Oh.
Nice.
I think that she told us that if we can bring Teretharok here, that perhaps she can help do what needs to be done. But,
Well, I mean, we killed half of it.
Yeah, you're all kind of standing on this odd, squidgy earth around you.
Yeah.
It's got this kind of dark, just ominous feeling to it.
Do we need to bring the other half here? And
yeah,
I think we're
that
gonna have
sounds like
to.
the best
Yeah,
plan.
probably.
She mentioned chains could be necessary. She mentioned that Taratha could help us.
the lady.
Sarutha.
Sarutha 10.
Sarutha 10.
Oh,
Tab.
she seems nice.
Yeah, apparently she can help us. Chains might be necessary. She said something like we could either do it there or bring it here.
Right, and it. Yeah. Well, no. Dash is remembering that, not Valen.
It would be helpful if Dash remembered it because Rhett is having a hard time.
It seemed like
There was a
bringing
lot there,
the two
right?
halves of Teretharok
Together.
together, either with here at the tree or with Sarutha.
It seems like since we're here, we might be short on time. We only have so much time here, but
It's only been like
we have
15 minutes total.
Oh, that's right. We have the other half kind of here, I guess, but its essence is still
And there, and there.
And over
here,
there,
and
and yeah, there.
So perhaps we should
we should bring the
hoof
other
it
half.
over
Well, could we
there.
put all the pieces in the bag? I hold up the bag and fold it.
No, I don't think it's gonna. Let's try and capture it and maybe bring it over here, and then see if your mom can.
Yeah, I
can
think
do
bringing the
something.
other half here is probably it.
I think we have.
Are you sure she doesn't want to see me? Because I
I managed to soften things over before I left, but like she went full on. Apparently, she's much more powerful than I ever knew. Every single time I got out of line as a child.
It's a good thing she didn't really unleash.
what do you mean more powerful? I mean,
Yeah. Well,
she was just
You
your
know how
mom.
moms are.
She's nice. I mean, she
As
did
you
it.
guys are
Let's go
going
back
over
downtown.
plans and figuring things out and trying to, sort out what's just happened, we'll go ahead and leave it there for today's episode.
That's appropriate.
Thank you all for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. I've been your host, your DM, Alex. With me has been
Dash is Val and Blackwood.
Caleb is Simon.
Milo is Ace.
and Red is Ben.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.